Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means. And Messi! Just sails past the upright.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
And that's been won straight back. Now it's Messi. Has a look and place it forward. Real chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Number 18, Gabriel Batistuta.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Gabriel Batistuta.
pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Pinches it off him. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And Batistuta! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Crystal Palace with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's got two! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Crystal Palace are... Oh, what has happened here?
Such good technique.
Picked out brilliant Messi! Quality ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bayer will lay claim to that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
They're urging him to shoot. Has a goal! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And yes, it's him again. Crystal Palace find a position of real strength now. And he's there to get it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Good read, needed to be. And he welcomes it in. Shot goal! He scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And that means just one thing. Match ball. Chance! And he hits the net. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Crystal Palace are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nuno Mendes. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Who would have seen this by any... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Batistuta gets flagged offside. Mbappe. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Oh, terrible pass! And he's running through! Batistuta. And the ball is out of play. Alexander-Arnold. He's in plenty of space here. Keeper's ball.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Mbappe, and he'll shoot here! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
River Plate with the corner, there first. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. De Bruyne. And he's away. Can he put it away?
OK, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
And here's Batistuta. That is good alertness. Paulinho. Mbappe.
Look, movement creates more options, and that...
Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Batistuta finds himself offside. He's having a go! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. He's picked his way through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu. Maradona. Good spot, he's seen the run. Serginho. Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Maradona. Cafu. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. So neither side has yet broken through. And it's Batistuta. Valverde, he is through here. Rice did well to stay calm there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He can get that clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. River Plate applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days.
He's going for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution on the field, number 21.
Corner number 2 then.
Ireland. Coming on to replace him is...
He gets big! They've done it! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first moment of... Haaland! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Haaland has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Serginho. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Maradona. Cafu looking to get on the end of this. Terrific header! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. They just got caught napping.
Valverde. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Substitution.
Corner number 3 coming up. That's a decent clearance. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw.
Haaland! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Number 9.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Erling Haaland.
Having Turn the game on its head. Now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Bellingham. Now is this the final assault? He's had a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Haaland. That is a great pick out. Now it's Gnabry. Looks for the finish. He has done it! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Any deeper thoughts about that? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Maradona. Bellingham. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. Some really good ball movement. And here's Maradona.
Well, Peter, this is a game where I really don't think I need to spell out who I'm expecting to provide the sparks. The name is Diego Maradona. Not just footballing royalty, I think what's more appropriate is godlike.
Yeah, the name itself strikes fear into the heart of opponents.
What a player.
Vitinha! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Baggio. Nuno Mendes. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Valverde. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He is through here. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Atletico Mineiro with the corner. They're first. Tchouaméni is there, and he can get that clear. Vitinha! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
That's been cut out, well played. And it's Maradona.
Might want to be careful there.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. And here's De Bruyne. Cafu. And he's whipped it across. And claimed it back swiftly.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rodri. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde. Oh, what a ball! There's the shot! Goal! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. And the shot! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now, and we get some free-flowing football.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Atletico Mineiro clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, he's found him in space! And he's there to get it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's De Bruyne. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Piqué. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Driving on and making good progress. Gnabry with the delivery. And that has been cleared. And reclaimed it. He's gone for
The
goal!
attendance for this match was 72.
Good try, very good try, in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Great ball if he can get there. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Baresi.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Into the last quarter of an hour. Roberto Baggio.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Now it's... Can he finish? Oh, that could cost them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Corner number 2 then.
Pedro Neto. Number 25. De Bruyne.
Cleared away.
Coming on the field. Number 9. Willie
Atletico
McKinnon.
Mineiro really are
Number
showing
8.
all the necessary
Pedri.
urgency, but it's
Substitution in
potency they
progress.
need.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Passing nice and neat. And here's Baggio. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Has a go! Baggio finds himself offside.
Atletico Mineiro have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Chouameni. Pedri stood his ground strongly. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Costa Curta getting this one clear.
Has been
Struck
indicated.
first time. Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great.
That's at the end. Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst... He's had a hit! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, easy pickings there. That's Batistuta. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Messi. And Messi! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Gnabry. Ruben Dias promptly onto that, and that is that. Valverde. And that's aimed into the... It's a mighty effort! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. De Bruyne. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Mendes picks it up from the goal kick. That was good alertness. Johan Cruyff, the human phenomenon, known to so many as the Dutch master.
Well, you look...
Has a goal! Goal! Barcelona!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's got away. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Barcelona with the corner, there first. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Costa Curta. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Hakimi. He's found a way through. That was always going to be the keepers. Hakimi. And that's been won straight back. Højlund. Oh, good spread. Played back in. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good ball. It's Lewandowski! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That has been cut short. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's Lewandowski. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now it's Batistuta. Real chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Batistuta. Hakimi. Maradona.
Has been indicated.
Footballing width usually identifies.
Big header! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And here's Batistuta. And the whistle goes for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
De Bruyne! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
De Bruyne clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Passes short and sharp. Lovely ball. Chance! Sticks it away! The second half sparks straight into life.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Can he finish? He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
And the shot! It's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
898.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this.
Oh no, this does not look good. And it's Beckham. Adams deals with that comfortably. Throw in. Well read, and the danger is averted. Opportunity for Beckenbauer. Pedri. Maradona. They want to be quick to recover this.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. He's played him through.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, that's well spotted. Now that looks a decent ball. Beckham. And that's played in low. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Corner number 2 then. Maradona is there and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is as far as they're going to go.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Big chance! They've done it! And with that goal comes comfort. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.